What's up, everybody? Man, I tell you what, I ain't cut out for this truck anymore. Man, I've been off for, what, a month? I think I got home at the first week of February, and I stayed home till like the third week of here March, and got the truck ready, bought this truck. It's a 2020 Peterbilt 579. I got it at Heartland Truck Sales right there in Oklahoma City, right there on 40. So if you're ever cruising by and you see those trucks, that's where this truck comes from. Let me tell you, this truck has been a gem. The Maiden Voyage did not let me down. So if you happen to go by there and buy a truck, tell them MakeCents just sent you, the YouTube guy, or the internet guy as they call me when I call and talk to them, and let them know that they're getting some good feedback, and yeah, you won't be disappointed. Highly impressed by this truck, the craftsmanship of it, the sturdiness of it. I mean, you can reach up here and grab this, the upper column right here, and I'm a big old boy, about 250, and I help myself up. You know, it's pretty sturdy. I like it. So the Maiden Voyage, I can't really talk a lot about MPGs because I didn't really have any weight in the trailer. Pretty light going up, but I found my first Maiden Voyage. It took me to Janesville, Wisconsin, old GM country, and got up there right when a snowstorm came through. So, you know, my first Maiden Voyage, I ain't seen snow in probably 3 years. First Maiden Voyage, got to go through a snowstorm, which it wasn't that bad. I mean, it'd be 34 degrees, so I wasn't worried about anything freezing. But I tried a couple different techniques on fuel economy. Now, this truck, I'm beside myself. I don't know where to go with it. I'm used to running the truck with 355 rears. This truck's got 325 rears. My Kenworth truck, and even my 660 truck, and even the Cascadia before that, if I was running 65, it was geared in a way 65, 67. I'm sitting on about 1,500 RPMs. This truck here, oh, she got some legs. She can go for a run, boys. 75 miles an hour, I'm on 1,500 RPMs. So I've had to experiment and try to come up with a way to get the best fuel efficiency out of this truck, because I feel if I lug her, if I lug the engine, it's burning too much fuel. It's wear on the engine. When I first started, I was telling my buddies about this today. When I first started driving the truck, my first went OTR, the trainer told me, he said, anytime you get about 1,300 RPMs, go ahead and downshift, because when you start lugging your engine, it's a lot of strain on the rocker panels, cams, and all that stuff. So it always made sense. It's just a habit. But this truck right here, I feel like if I lug her, if I'm going 65, I'm sitting on like 1,300 RPMs. And to me, my style of running over the last 20 years, that seems like it's lugging the engine, and it feels like it's not very fuel efficiency or fuel efficient. On the other hand, I can put it about 70, 75 and getting that about 1,400 to 1,500 RPM. But then it feels like I'm wasting a lot of money going out to stacks, because I don't know what to do. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have a lot of trial and error and find the sweet spot. Because if you know Cummins, like I know Cummins, 1,500 RPMs is the sweet spot. But with a truck it's got long legs, 1,500 RPMs means I'm rolling 75 miles an hour down the interstate. And I know for you, I know you're thinking it, because I'm thinking it. Split it on the, split the low side in the final drive. I was doing that. So if you're still hanging in there, let's get to the real meat and potatoes on this. I wouldn't say reveal. We've done revealed the damn thing. The Maiden Voyage, because fuel efficiency is gold. When you go from a truck that's getting, say, 6 miles a gallon, like my Kenworth, to a truck that can get 8, 9 miles to the gallon, we're talking a savings weekly of $170 to $220 a week. Crunch the numbers. You'll see for yourself. I did. That comes up to a lot of money, roughly $20,000 a year. That's a truck payment. That's, it's a big difference. So going up, now this was no weight in the trailer. Now going up through Knoxville, and I went up over the Tellico, I think it's Tellico, going up 75 through Pioneer, Tennessee, where we like to go razor riding, and got on past Lexington, and I was about 8.4, 8.5, and a couple times I got it right at 8.9, but I was light shifting. I was not going fast at all. I was right around 60 miles an hour, and I was just trying to find out where I needed to be. But once I got past Lexington on a little more flat ground and it was out of the mountains mostly, I was all right, let's run it a little faster. And I was running 70, 71, 72, and it's down to about 8.1. So that night when I shut down, I can't remember where I shut down. It was about right north of Bloomington, Illinois. And from Bloomington, Illinois to Janesville was like maybe less than 200 miles. And I thought, all right, I'm going to let this old girl eat. I'm going to let her stretch her legs, and we're going to get on down the road. And I was rolling probably roughly 72 to 78. By the time I got to Janesville, it was in the 7. So I'm like, I really don't know what to do. It's going to be a lot of trial and error. I need a long run. I need out of the mountains, coming out of the Appalachian Mountains, and trying to find your sweet spot is not ideal. So I need a long run, some flat running, somewhere where I can stretch the legs at just 72 miles an hour, off the cruise, everything pedal, and see where it's going. One other thing I found out, in my W9, I've got a hot rod for a truck. Now, what's up? We're making a video. This third person's honked at me today. They must know where I park. My other truck, my Kenworth, it's a hot rod, so I'm used to that raw power. And I mean hot rod, I've got a buddy with a 12.7. He can smoke it. When most people say, oh, that's not even bragging. It's a pre-emission engine. Come on, it is bragging. N14 smoked it. Got a buddy with a 550 cat 6NZ, no, 3406E 550 cat. Got about 250, maybe 300 on the Platinum rebuild. Smoked it. And he even said, good God, man, that truck pulls hard. The one truck that's kind of iffy is a buddy of mine is Michael. He's got a C16 and a big W9 and about 800 horsepower to the ground. Now, we had roughly the same weight. I think I got about 10,000 pounds more weight in the trailer. And when we was rolling in through Texas about 70, and I was like, all right, we was on the phone. I was like, all right, you ready? Let's go. And we both done a 70 kick, and he barely was pulling me, and I had more weight in my trailer. So that night we got parked. He said, I'm going to go home and put some parts on that truck. I don't like this, blah, blah, blah. By the way, your tuner is damn good. And I told him, no, you put parts on that truck, you're going to admit to me that my truck is faster than yours. So until we get to do this again, no. Exact same way? No. Same way. I know, long way. I do that sometimes. My other truck's a hot rod. This truck is tuned 450, 1750 on torque. I wanted fuel efficiency. And it feels like a daggum pig, just trying to get out of the damn swamp. But I got to keep in mind, I got to keep those RPMs up because it's got 355 rears. So if I can change my method of driving, I'm pretty sure I'm going to figure it out. So I'm asking you, leave in the comments, if you've got a 579 with a Cummins, don't tell me what you get with a pack car. I can't compete with that. You know, that, what is that, a 13 liter? I mean, they're just way more efficient. So don't tell me what you get. Don't be bragging. I don't need nobody flexing in the comments. But if you've got a 579 with a Cummins, whether it's an ISX or an X15, and you've got 325 rears and a standard, whether it's 10 speed, 18 or a 13, 10, 13, 18, let me know, what's your driving style? Do you drive on the foot? Do you drive on the cruise? Do you drive all the time 65, all the time 75? Tell me what you're doing and what do you get, because I've got buddies that's claiming 9 miles to the gallon that runs 70 miles an hour, and I've got buddies that's claiming 5 miles to the gallon and that runs slow. So I don't know. I need your help. Anyway, leave me a comment and let me know your driving style so I can critique this truck and make this thing make its own payment with savings in fuel. Anyways, if you like this video, give me a big old thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I put videos out on the regular, all things trucking. Until that next video, see you, bye. But we're going to talk about the grand voyage of going to Wisconsin. And I'm going to try my best not to look at you like there's a guy over here, because they'll be like, who's over there? Oh, I'm going to keep that part. That's a good blooper.